Golden State Warriors. The small forward, 6'5", number 4, Moses Moody. Shooting guard, 6'4", number 2, Pregame. In the middle, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. The other forward, 6'7", number 10, Jimmy Butler. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Here's Edwards outside, knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Podziemski from the high post, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got his second bucket.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And they get it back. Jacks up a three. Offensive board. Outside Edwards. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Outside Podziemski. Moody passes to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Dub Nation, you know what time it is. T-shirt time. Make some noise. Time to show off your Dub Nation pride. Loudest section gets free t-shirts. It's t-shirt time. Dub Nation, get loud if you want one.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Gobert up top. Green covering. Randall outside. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Fires in the triple. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Conley against Curry. They get it again. McDaniels from long range. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Curry. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Pass to Edwards. Randall against Butler. Gobert with a screen on Butler. And stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. And that one drops. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Butler. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels with it. Moody defends. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass spread.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Free throw good. Green.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall deciding where to go with it. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now for him.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
The free throw drops for Randle. Can't hit the second. Gobert gets the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Right side heel. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Picked by Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. From downtown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Payton is subbed in for Pajemski. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 3. Butler. Oh, and Reed with a block. Healed against DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. Randall controls the rebound and the putback.
How about Randall with the timing there? Watch out.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Kuminga. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves basketball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Reed from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Butler. Charity stripe shot. Yes, on the jumper.
Well, Butler can't get into the paint. He's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Back to DiVincenzo. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Warriors.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. Stolen by Reed. Left side. DiVincenzo. Gets stolen by Hield. Kuminga against Clark. Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Payton with it. Outside Hield. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Hield with the defensive effort. No good on the shot. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Minnesota leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. He's off on the first. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lead. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
Now here's Peyton. Yet to see a basket. Back to Curry. Curry from inside.
Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Outside Edwards. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Peyton passes to Hield. Counted from distance. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. No good off the glass. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Curry passes to Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Left side Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. To end the run. And the three-pointer goes. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Here's Jackson Davis. Out to Hield. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Jackson, get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, you know what to do. Show us those moves. Let's go. Show us those moves. Look at those moves. You're off beat.
Changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Jackson Davis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. A little mid-range shot is up. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Edwards got 11 points.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
To the middle. Gobert against Green. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Look, you cannot leave Curry alone from anywhere. You got to pick him up at his house if you're a defender. He just rarely misses.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Edwards, no good. Outside Pajemski. Outside, Green. Payton with a screen on Reed. Inside. Payton, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Edwards against Kuminga. Outside, DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 5 points in the game.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Payton. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Payton. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Warriors on D. Leading by 5. Oh, got that one up quick. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry looking it over. The 11-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Minnesota's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And here's Randall. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. And the Warriors get it back. Butler against Randall. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
The first free throw is good. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Fields checked in for Curry. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. And he lobs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Pajemski. He's scoreless. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. Back to Pajemski. 6 to shoot. Hield, screen on Conley. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there it is for him.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
Outside Pajemski. Up and over Conley. And he can't bank that one in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Randall, pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Now here's Conley, defended by Pajemski. McDaniels from long range. Another shot. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Well, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Picked by Gobert. Right side Conley. Outside for Randall. Over Butler. Good on the 13-footer. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Green with a screen on Randall. Randall against Butler. Green, the pass to Moody. McDaniels with some nice D. For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot comes out. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The Timberwolves, 41. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for Golden State.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team. But all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
Here he is again. He is like,
What
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Back to Conley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Conley's got 5.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
To the inside, Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Randall against Butler. Second chance effort. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. The gritty finish from Butler there.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Moody. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Moses Moody.
No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Here's Green. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Curry. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Conley passes to Edwards. And they'll get another chance. And they take the lead. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Curry. Hit him 20. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Conley. Moody defends. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. And there's the rejection. And here's Curry for 3. All the way to the rim. Curry.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Green against Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Well, Brett, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
To the paint. And the jam by Gobert. That gives him a double-double.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Back to Butler. And Butler inside.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Conley passes to Randall. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Randall's got 10 points.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Curry, to the inside. Green against Gobert. Back to Curry, 6 on the shot clock. Over McDaniels. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Randall, and the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Moody, and Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Randall drops them both. Warriors trail by 4. To the middle. Outside Payton. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Ball to Minnesota.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark is checked in for Conley. Randall against Butler. Pass to Reed. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's another one for the Warriors.
A guy like Butler will do whatever he has to find points. He always makes the effort out there on the floor.
Randall against Butler. Randall left side. Over Butler. Warriors with the rebound. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Hield passes to Payton. Back to Hield. Payton with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Hield missing. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Clark outside. Fires for 3. That one no good. Golden State has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And that one's long. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Randall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Jackson Davis. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. They get it back. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Reed. Alexander Walker with it. Back to Reed. Clock at 6. The putback. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors leading. And he lobs it up to the... Oh, Kuminga! Up for days!
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. DiVincenzo pass to Reed. Now Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Over heel. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Stolen by Reed. Edwards with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Over Curry. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Edwards has got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Alexander Walker.
And how about Dante coming up and bringing his own inferno?
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Pass to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second-chance opportunities, and they converted.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Kuminga. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Here's Curry. The open J off the mark.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Ingles. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. And here's Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Curry passes to Looney. Comes up empty down low. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And here's Clark for three. It's deflected. Outside Pregame. Pass to Looney. Outside Hield. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Looney against Reed. Over Looney, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside Curry. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. To take the lead. That shot missing. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Reed sets a screen. There's the three. Drops in the three. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton. And Moody is subbed in for Hield. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Pregame. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. What a rookie year for Brandon Pregame. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Randall, left side. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. The kick out. Curry. Inside. Oh, look at Draymond. Flexing with that finish.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of them.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. sinks that one from the post. Edwards has got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
To the paint. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Outside Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more exciting.
Conley finds Edwards. No good with the elbow jumper.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Minnesota in the lead. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. With a 9-footer, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Edwards has got 27 points.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Curry for three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Moody passes to Butler. Curry with it. He's picked up by Conley. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Edwards. Count it!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
It's time for next man. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Bust it loose. Let's see it. It's all good.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moody passes to Butler. Here's Curry. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within three.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
6 to shoot. Curry with a steal.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that three.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Warriors 15.
commits the intentional foul.
Second, third, first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Conley. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
The 3 from Curry. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.